right. This time I changed up the view. I hope I don't hit. Probably need to not put my water there. I changed up the view so you guys will be able to see the Zwift, see the program as I'm looking at it. I'll still call out, just one moment. I'll still call out what I'm seeing or what's up next because you probably won't get the best view of it, but you'll get an idea. Let me turn this down. All right, turning that down. Whew, when I did this the other day, boy, that program had me working. It had me working. I wasn't expecting it to make me work that hard. All right, so I'm gonna start the ride. The name of the ride is Ocean Lava Cliftside Loop. It's supposed to be 11.8 miles. It's supposed to be 512 feet of climbing. And let's get this started, because yeah, get it started, baby. See, that's me. I don't know why. Oh, I probably didn't sync my devices. Pair. Yeah, let me pair everything. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's raining. Let's go. Okay. All right, so now the ride is beginning. And it's raining outside. And at this location they got me riding at. That's pretty cute. Let's see. I'm on a flat right now. Go ahead and give me some. Already. Trying to get ahead of it. Get my drink. My RPM is 87. My wattage right now is 69. I think what's happening here is, I don't know what's happening. I'm climbing up a hill now, 1%. I got a feeling this program gonna make me work real hard today. Oh my goodness. I wish I could have done this in the morning when I have more energy. I'm at a 2% grade right now, and I'm going 12 miles an hour. I didn't really warm up well, so I wish I could find a way to do some warm up before I do a ride, especially if the ride goes straight into hills. 3% grade, 4. But I'm just gonna ride my ride. .3% grade. Still at, okay, now I'm at 2% grade. Ooh, get to go downhill a little bit. Good. Negative 1%. Now I'm on a flat. They got me going 15 miles an hour. Well, they don't. That's what they're clocking or averaging or estimating. Not estimating, but factoring in my speed is equivalent to right now 19 miles an hour. All right. Now I'm I'm at 16 miles an hour. My wattage is 79, or 71, I mean. My RPM is 89. Heart rate, 135. I better get my trusty mustard because I didn't get to warm up as well as I would have liked. See the volcano? The lava? It's funny. It looks like I'm on crack seal. You know, some road that has got a lot of wear and tear or lava spilled over it. Like I'm sure it would be a bumpy ride. That's funny. Palm trees, so I'm on some island somewhere for sure. -1%. I think I can wave at somebody. Wave. I just gave him a thumbs up. I gave him one. But I think this is cat in front of me. And this lady, she's behind me. So I give her a thumbs up. See what that looks like. See how you can communicate with folk. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Jazz Time. How y'all doing? Ooh, look at that lava. Can you see it pretty decent? It's a little bit better this way. You think so, Jackie? Where you get, you know, some of the view. I know it's not real clear, but, you know, it's better than just looking at the back of the iPad, I think. What you think? You can't see the details, I'm sure. But you get the overview. You take a Tums. I took 3 of them. This flat feels good. I see a slight hill climb coming up. Hill climb, but right now I needed that break. That was nice. Wait a minute, ain't no slight. It jumped up to 6%. 4, 2, 1. Okay. Now I'll be going downhill quite a bit. That's good. I wonder what that 6 means. There's a 6 in a bicycle. I don't know what that means. I'm going so fast downhill that the gears are not engaged. Or not so much the gears, I mean the chain grouping started flying away. Now it's hooked up again. I'm going 17 miles an hour. Okay, Jackie said it's cool. Looks like a video game. Yeah, good. How's your weekend? My weekend is good. Thank God I got to sleep in. I got to do some interesting stuff. I put out that one video. Ooh, it's got me going downhill too fast. Look, see, it's got me in the drops. the cartoon went down in the drops, as you can see. And that gets you to going faster when you're in the drops. But I got to slow my legs down because it's making that ticking noise, but now it's caught up. But yeah, did that Black History Month. No, that wasn't today. That was, it was this week though. Yeah, hey, Alicia. And, yeah, so that was pretty nice. Yeah, and I love the rollers. I get more training out of being on my Wahoo trainer, but I do enjoy the rollers. And the kids were like, "Oh my gosh," they were so amazed. And I heard one kid say, how's she gonna get off?" Man, they loved it. They were a great audience. That made me feel good how the kids were just intrigued. Many of them raised their hands and said they had bicycles already. So it's our future. That's our future right there. Yeah. But yeah, weekend's going good. Nala, she didn't want to let me sleep in because she's been getting up so early this week. So I had to play with her. I didn't really play with her a lot. She tried to make me, but I said, we're not doing that this morning. It's too early. So I was editing that video that I posted today. And we got some more stuff coming up for this weekend. And I have some more edits to do, some stuff I'm going to be posting. One of them is a cooking video inside the RV, inside the cottage. And the other one is how I prepare to sleep and bedtime story in the cottage. So that was some of the stuff I got to do this week that I didn't want to talk about yet because I didn't know when I was going to do it. So I got to do some boondocking. So that worked out awesome. And there's more to come on that. So all those folks that joined and thought this was just an RV channel, you get to see some more RV stuff to include what I dropped already today and what I will be dropping this next few days, next several days. I'm going to space it out a little bit, give people time to breathe and soak in what I've posted and not pile them up too closely together. But yeah, I got them. For those folks that thought, oh, she's just doing exercise, which everybody should be interested in because we all need to exercise and stay young and healthy. But it's okay. Everything ain't for everybody. But that's why I section everything, the playlist out. So if someone likes some portion of my content, they can easily find it. Yeah. All right. So 9 more miles to go and still going down. I'm on a flat. I'm still on a flat. This feels good. Should have been on this flat in the beginning to warm up my legs. I wonder if I could. Oh, I can bring it in a little bit. Let's see. No, then that gets out of frame. Huh. Okay. Jackie says, that was my first time seeing the rollers. Oh, it was? I guess I didn't have a good enough view of it when I do it in here. I'll take another picture. Next time I get on rollers or something like that, or maybe I'll put it in the community tab. I'll take a picture of the rollers so people know what I'm talking about. Yeah. The rollers that Cheryl, she's our president for our Iron Rider Club. The rollers she let me borrow, that's a different kind, but I mean, heck, rollers are rollers. You know, as long as they're good and great, you're going to be fine. Ooh, this is rough terrain. And they got me climbing at 3% grade. All right, 3% grade. Looks like it's going to get higher. For what I can tell, it appears it's going to be a little more climbing on this section. It's got me going at 8 miles an hour at this 3% grade. Now I'm at 2%. I'm not sure what that T means, what that represents. Hey, there's a Swift rider. That was a black person. I can tell by his skin tone. Now somebody tried to pass me up. Well, did, which is fine. They suggested I close the gap, and I'm not interested. I need to save my energy for what's to come. I have 8.6 miles to go. Probably another 500 feet of climbing in total. Right now I've climbed 86 feet. Down here, you can see the zones that I'm in. These different colors, blue, green, yellow. Where you see red is where I'm working at a very, very high rate. And I'm not sure if that is FTP or heart rate, but it's probably FTP. Functional threshold power is what FTP stands for. I'm at a 4% grade. %1 grade on a flat right now. Okay, Alicia heading down to Florida in a week to see my mom and start shopping around for the vehicle trailers. Oh, good, Alicia. This weekend, or something like that, this week, I will be going to an RV show here in the Metroplex. I'll probably go live more often than not because I don't have the space to do a lot of editing on my phone. So y'all be on the lookout for that. Yeah. Kitty says hello. Hello, how you doing, Kitty? Welcome. Yeah, Alicia, I am. I don't know what dealerships are going to be there. It's going to be in Dallas, I believe. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I think, something like that. If you want to look that up online, you can get an idea what vehicles are going to be there. What RVs, trailers, whatever. And if you see something over here, you're like, hey, Joe, check it out for me. Let me know. So then I can look out for that vehicle. I'm at a, oh, starting to climb again. Well, it's back and forth. How large of a trailer are you looking for, Alicia? And are you looking for a fifth wheel or just a regular trailer? You know, to pull on a hitch. All right, looks like I'm gonna be going downhill a lot right now, and that's good. I can dig it. I like that it's mixing it up. Oh, you're not sure? Do you have your truck already? Or are you pulling on an SUV? Will you be pulling in, you know, using an SUV or a pickup truck or something? Have to just get off those sitting, well, sit up for a second, y'all. Get my mustard. All right. I think I'm gonna run out of water. I should have brought 2 bottles. Huh. All right, I'm going downhill. Oh, did y'all see the grouping of riders right here? It's a bunch of them. Yeah. Somebody from USA just passed by on the other side. Okay. A USA rider just passed me by. Do you, boo? I'ma do me. Okay, Alicia, you say no gas at all. I've been battling with that for the last 4 years. No gas. I'm not sure what you mean, Alicia, by no gas at all. I've been battling with that for 4 years. I'm not sure. Can you restate that if you will, please? Okay, still going down, -1. Just a slight going down, slightly. Look at those pretty mountains and snow. Yeah. All right, now I'm going over some bridge. Some sort of a dock. It looks like a dock. And I'm at 0%, so I'm riding on a flat. I'm gonna have to redo my fitness test because the one I did the other day, that is not a true representation. I did not do that right. Some gave me a thumbs up. I don't know if it was a machine, you know, or the program or a person that's riding. But anyway, I got one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo that fitness test, but when I do it, I won't be live for sure when I do it, because I need to concentrate all my efforts on the fitness test to get a true representation of my fitness level for my FTP. But I might record it. I just may not be live when I do it. I don't know, we'll see. But I gotta wait where I got 2 days off the bike to have fresh legs. Okay. Looks like it was giving me an opportunity to change courses, which I'm not doing that because I don't know it well enough to know what is going to be an effort level that I'm not excited to do yet today. All right, more than halfway done with my water and almost halfway done with the ride. Pretty much halfway, a little more. See that rider right there pull over? He pulled over for whatever reason he pulled over. Okay, Alicia, you said meaning electric vehicle only, nothing that uses gas. Oh, that's what you're going to use to pull your trailer? Wow. They're trying to go there, that's for sure. I saw some concepts, not in a trailer form though, but Class B RVs that are 100% electric. They got them in Europe. I'm not sure if they're released yet here in the US. All right. With electric, you're probably going to need to be prepared to have a lot of solar panels, definitely, to help with your energy. That's my guess. I'm no expert though. But that would be real cool. If you find that, you let me know. I'd love to Google it and look it out. This guy just passed me. He got a nice shaped body. Make me want to catch him. So I can see, hey homie. I like his body shape. Too bad you can't see his face. I'm catching up to him. Closing the gap. Oh, watch. How much you want to bet he's going to try to pass me back up? How much you want to bet that? Oh, that's another guy. How much you want to bet he ain't going to appreciate me passing him like that? Where you at? CW? Come on, CW. Where you at? Oh, well, you might catch me here because I'm in a 10% grade. Whoa, that I did not pay attention was coming. He may have known that. Maybe he was pacing himself. My avatar is standing up. I can't though. Whoa, I could try it, let's see. No, it's not stable. Dog, I hate that. Because that messes me up when it doesn't work out. Oh man. Oh man. Woo! Oh, he got me. That was on me, y'all. I got ahead of myself. There he is. He's still rolling. See you later, CW. Do your workout. That got me, y'all. Well, I stopped. Let me get some water. Next time I'll have both, so I won't have to get up. Okay, I filled this up and I brought this with me. In real life, if you can ever help it, you would not stop on a steep hill like that. Because, I mean, if you're dying, you're dying, but in real life you wouldn't want to stop. You probably, hopefully know that that hill is coming and can pace yourself. Okay, here we go. All right, 8% grade. Seven percent grade. But I'm still climbing. Oh. Six percent grade. 4%. It wants me to close the gap. Six percent grade. Oh, 10%. Oh, 13. 12. Ooh, 11. Oh, I can't, you guys. Oh my gosh. Zwift, you killing me. Ooh. You want to talk about being humbled. Oh, no. Okay. You've been researching for years with Bob, Alicia. Bob is awesome. I know you learned a lot. The vehicle you're looking at goes 70 miles a charge. You switch, double set to switch and charge. Okay, Jackery Solar, all that so. Girl, I'm the jack of all trades and the professor. Ah, go ahead, Alicia. That's what I'm talking about. Good for you. Oh man, let me put this work in some more. 6 more miles to go. 6, oh my gosh. 9%. Whew, 8%. 7, 6, 5, 4. I see another little hill coming again. 5% grade. 6. Oh Lord. 7. Help me, Jesus. Help me. 8. Whoa. Wonder if I change gears. What would that do? Oh, I should have done that. I see a downhill for a moment, but I got to get to the top of this hill. Oh. 6%. Four percent grade 3. I don't know what that T means. Maybe crossroad? Not sure. Like dead end? Not dead end, but forced to make a left or right. I don't know. We'll see. Hmm. 3% grade. That guy gave me a thumbs up from Tokyo. Okay. I can't tell what they offer. It's giving me 3 opportunities either to bypass. Let's see that bypass. Nah, we're not doing bypass. We'll stay on it. Because 5.7 miles to go. Okay, so the T means split off. I'll read what you said in a moment, Alicia. I gotta catch a break. Oh. 1% grade. On a flat. I don't know how long that flat is. Look like it's for a moment. 1% grade. Alicia says, I don't want to harm the planet in any way. It bothers me literally. I'm a vegan because my body naturally rejected animal flesh, stumped me, and my doctor. Oh, wow. Great thing you figured that out. A lot of people don't get to the bottom of what their health issues are. Dietary needs should be. So that's good. I was a vegan. There are 3 levels of vegans, unless they change it. I wasn't the level on the highest peak where no animal fur, no leather. But I still own leather. And I wasn't going to give it up, but I wasn't going to necessarily chase down some new leather. Then I started getting better with that vegan leather, which wasn't nothing but polyester, or not polyester, we used to call it fake leather. Then they glorified it and called it vegan leather. And I said, okay. Or we used to call it man-made leather. So yeah, they done made it vegan leather. So now it costs the prices sometimes that leather used to cost. Now real leather costs so much money, which is fine. Increase the cost, then it will lessen how many people can afford it. That's for sure. You can look at it that way. I used to own 2 Priuses. I've had them since 2005. The one I had since 2005 is still in the family. It's still in the family. The one I got is a 2014. I don't even think I had it 2 years. And I realized it was too small for me for traveling with my bikes. So that's when I ended up with the SUV. But I didn't want a hybrid SUV. My personal experience, maintenance, when it comes up, replacing them batteries are extremely expensive. You save money on gas, but you better save that money because you're going to need it for replacing them batteries. At least that was my experience with Toyota having a hybrid, But I wouldn't mind having another car that is electric. I ain't got no space for all that. I wouldn't mind a whole lot of stuff. But I just be talking out the side of my neck half the time. But I feel you with having something electric, especially for me just kicking around town. But the problem is sometimes when I go around town, I'm taking bikes with me. So it still needs to be something big enough to transport my bikes if I'm going to stay within the Metroplex with it. Okay, going down. Let me get some water because I know something waiting on me. Because I got 150 miles of climbing, feet of climbing over a course of 4.8 miles left of the course. Well, Alicia, I'm sorry that cooking video I'm editing now. I don't think you won't like it personally, and it may even gross you out. Because when I was a vegetarian and a vegan, anything that wasn't something I would eat, if it was meat and all that, it grossed me out. Meat used to stink to me. I didn't eat meat for 8 years, and I avoided the meat section. And when I did have to go through it, it smelled like death. I said, can't y'all smell this? My senses were so strong. I remember that clearly. It smelled like death. And I couldn't understand how they could eat that mess. I've been eating meat again, going on 2.5 years, I guess. I'm still trying to adjust to it. Still. There's still some meats, or some ways meats are cooked I can't handle it. Which is fine, I don't force it. Because I can see myself in a lifestyle again of getting at least vegetarian or at least pescatarian, eating fish. But I don't like a lot of fish. I just like tuna, salmon. Sea bass is good. I like, what's that one start with S? Can't remember it right now. So there's only a handful I even like. So, but if I did that, it would just be, I don't think I can go vegan long. I don't know. My mind gotta be there. You know, your head gotta be in the right spot for that. So I can say a lot of things right now. 2 weeks from now, I get into a type of a fitness level or shape or an ache hits me, and I say, time for a water fast. You got to clean yourself out. And you know when you prepare to clean yourself and you do the cleanse, especially if you go hard and do water, and even harder and dry fast, but dry fast you can't go as long, but water you can go, depends how much weight you got on, you can go for weeks and weeks and weeks, months for some people, if they got a lot of weight on them. Forgot where I was going with that point. Maybe it'll come to me later. Okay. So, it started tasting funny to me. Oh, good. That's a good way to realize your body is rejecting it. So why did you start eating meat again? Hold on a second, Alicia. Let me get some water. I was in Kuwait for almost 2 years. This is a deja vu. Almost 2 years. I've been home for over 2 years. I hated Kuwait so much. It was all right the first part. After that, it was too long. And being a vegan, then I had to get back into being a vegetarian because I just like, I needed more. I didn't have very many options in that country because they eat so much meat and it's greasy. And at the dining facility, that's it's short for defect is what we call it in the military. But the official name is dining facility. I was very limited what I could eat. 2 years of eating the exact same thing nearly every day was enough to make anybody go insane for me. I hated it. I was so, plus I just was tired of the country. I was like, I'm tired of being here. I want to go home. So that was really kicked in a nice little depression for me and anxiety, and it just really took my little PTSD into overdrive. And I said, maybe I'll feel better if I just get in where you fit in. If you can't beat them, join them. Shoot. Plus I was going home by Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. So I said, screw it. It's easier to date eating like everybody else. I didn't care at first. I was like, look, if we decide to date, guess what? I don't eat meat. And that usually worked out good. The gentleman I was dating, they always, at least in the beginning, they always act like, oh, you picked the place. You're the one with the most strict diet. I can find anything. Some of that, they were just trying to impress me. But, yeah, so, but that's the way it was. I was like, I don't eat that and I don't want to just eat no salad. Don't tell me they serve salads. I don't want to hear that. You know what I mean? I can make a salad way better than what this place is offering. So I would like to have something. I used to say, I want some steam off my plate too. I don't want to just eat no salad all the time. You know? So, anyway, so I just kind of got so fed up. I had locks for 11 years. I cut my locks, so I was like, this sucks. I wanted to go home. So I cut my hair. You know, I'm natural, as you can see. Wait a minute, which one can you see? Yeah, I'm natural. And I love my little natural hair. I love my little braids. I love it. They got me going way downhill. Trying to slow it down some because I don't feel the gears. Yeah, so I started slowly including meat in my diet because I also said if I'm gonna eat meat, I want to eat it first. Start eating it out of America. I didn't want to be in America eating it because I said all them GMOs and them animals been through so much, injected with so much garbage. I said, let me see what coming on meat, what real meat tastes like that has not had America's hands on it. And you know, a real lamb or a goat or whatever that just sliced. I'm sorry, Alicia, please don't let this gross you out. Try to put some respect on it for you. And I did notice lamb chops, they were the best. The rest of it was still kind of yuck. It took me a long time. I had gas for 4 months, 3 to 4 months, trying to get my body did even eating an apple. I couldn't eat a grape, and everything gave me gas. It was horrible the first time I had it. 3 weeks was bad, and then my mother reminded me to take apple cider vinegar to help do the cleanse. And I said, oh, that's right, baking soda and apple cider vinegar. I do a shot of that first thing in the morning. I did that. That started cleansing me, and that finally got that meat to finally get his butt up out of me. But I gained, since I started eating meat, I gained probably 25 pounds. I used to be between 32, 136 for much of probably 18 years. I started eating that meat. Shoot, that meat put some weight on me. But then in the dating world, some guys were like, oh, wow, that's easier. And so many people were disappointed I started eating meat, though. The people that knew me, they felt like, how could you do this? You are a beacon of light. I was kind of get to where you were, but then you upped and fell off the wagon. And I was like, I just got tired of, I lost the freedom to be able to make my own food and bring it with me when I was at home in the United States. I just was tired of that food for 2 years. It was depressing. So that's what happened. That's the long version of it. Okay, and so Jocelyn says, I eat meat, but on and off. I have a hard time with the smell and just looking at the flesh would turn me off. I understand. I was that same way. My family wanted me to cook meat for them on the holidays. I said, you don't want my meat. I couldn't stand the smell of it. I didn't want it in the house. It stunk. It smelled like death. And then a few times I did make meat, I said, it didn't even come out good. Then they left me alone. I said, I can't taste it. All I can do is imagine how much seasoning needs to go in it. But I don't know anymore. Because I've learned how to season my food and enjoy the flavors of the fresh vegetables. The olive oils that are infused with flavor, the herbs, fresh herbs and all that. Boy, I'm talking such a good talk. I don't need to be eating no meat right now. Shoot, y'all taking me back. Thank you, Alicia and Jocelyn. You starting to remind me of how I was. Yep, U.S. so bad with meat. I know, it's gross. It is. I watched all them videos too. And I was, let me tell you the book that turned me. I forgot the name of it. It was a black lady. I forgot the name of that book. Forgot the name of the book. But every chapter, she break down the meat. And I remember one of her chapters when people were like, well, I don't eat red meat. One of her earlier chapters was talking about red meat was bad. She ended that chapter by saying, you don't eat red meat, but you eat let's talk about that chicken. And I was like, oh man, it was a page turner. Every time I read another chapter, each morning, that next morning, I was taking stuff off the menu. I was overseas when it happened, and I was going through my divorce. And that was one of the wonderful changes that I got to make, because I was like, now I finally get to be vegan or vegetarian or something, because I don't have to feed my family anymore. I'm solo dolo. I can live my life. So that's how that kicked off. And so yeah, I'd go to that dining facility. They thought they knew how to make my eggs because they got to know me. I was like, no. They said you don't. She said something about, but you eat eggs though. I mean, she broke it down. Every chapter, she jacked up all kinds of meat and meat byproducts. All jacked it up. I was done after that. And I was reading more books, and I was like, how do I eat this way? How do I eat healthy? How do I get through this deployment? All of a sudden, in the middle of a deployment, here I am. I don't eat meat no more. People were like, what you talking about? How you gonna live? Where you gonna get your protein from? I said, protein is in fruit and vegetables. I had to teach a lot of people a lot of stuff as I was learning. That's how I go. And Alicia said, 100% for real. And he said, I watched the videos also. I cried. Did you? I didn't cry, but it was bad. I know what you mean though. I felt so bad when our chicken were raised and the breasts were so heavy, because everybody was like, oh, the white meat's so healthy. Let's eat this white meat. So they put all them hormones in that chicken, get that breast so big, they can't even walk. They falling over forward. Because they can't, but it doesn't matter, because they knew they weren't going to live but about 30 days anyway. You know what I mean? 30 or 52, whatever, so many days, because they were getting ready to be slaughtered. I'm feeling bad, y'all. I'm feeling like I don't need to be doing this. Okay, I'm talking about the vegan stuff, the meat. I heard in the U.S. the eggs are just as bad as smoking. Yeah, I read some stuff like that too. Could be exaggerated, but still, wow. It could be, because you know, you got to think about it. When they do those studies, the meat industry is one of the biggest industries in the U.S. And you know this. You folks that are vegan and vegetarians, y'all already know. A lot of money. Remember what happened to Oprah? She had a guest on there. Next thing she did, she wouldn't eat red meat no more. They had her in court in Texas. She was literally in court. That was probably about 25, 30 years ago. But she was in court just because she said she was not going to eat red meat anymore. They came for her. She won though. Thank God. Because she should have a right to be able to say she's not going to eat it no more. That's her business. She didn't tell everybody else on her platform, never eat red meat. She didn't say that. She just said, ooh, look, I don't want it no more. They came for her. She won though. Y'all remember. Yeah. For a long time, I bought organic everything, unless it was like a coconut. I didn't buy organic coconut. Things that I wasn't going to eat the shell. I didn't save money sometimes and suck it up. But in juice, I was so healthy. I looked easily 15 years younger than my age. As time went on, when they saw grays, that's the only thing they would try to use to bump my age closer to my true age, is by looking at my hairline. But if they didn't have that to look at, oh man, they swore I was anywhere from 15 to 10 years younger than I really was. I drank water well, juices, watermelon juice. Oh man, I love being at home. Eating the way I wanted to. Loved it. I missed that. Oh, I missed it. Y'all got me thinking. I'm just sitting up. As you can hear, I'm still riding. You can see I'm still riding. I'm just taking some pressure off of my parts of my butt. Oh, we almost done. 2 more blocks to go. And at the finish line. Yay. I've gotten rid of everything. Caffeine, sugar, wheat, anything that harms my physical well-being through consumption. Dang, Alicia, you my shero. Man, it was the time I was like that too. Dang, man. I ain't lying. You got me thinking, sis. We here to help each other, you know, just being ourselves. Dang, you got me thinking, sis. I'm not lying. Sugar. Let's see, sugar, as far as pouring sugar and stuff, I did kind of stop doing that the last couple of weeks. Sodas, I guess you could say I stopped drinking them. And that had a lot to do with I ran out of sodas and I didn't feel like going to the store. So, I mean, people were surprised. They were like, did they say I'm finished? Oh, I'm finished. Route complete. Good. Yeah, that's good. Let me see about how to stop this. Hold on one second. We're going to get back to that, though, what you were saying. Menu, in the ride. I didn't read the stats and all that stuff. I got 4 thumbs up. I don't know who gave them to me, but that says, all right. I don't know how to read all this. It's good. I'm happy. We done. Okay. Now I'm going to save it. Okay. It's going to get loaded. There we go. In this ride, save it. I'm on my Garmin right now. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So, goals. That's what I'm saying, Jocelyn. Yeah. Alicia giving us goals. Love matters. Yes, but Oprah is the reason I stopped eating hamburgers and ground beef over 35 years ago. Right. And to this day, her words have power. You're right, love matters. You said it right on the money. You're right. And they knew that. They knew that. Oprah could have run for president at one time. They would have jacked her up. You know how they do anybody that runs for office. They find some, but I guess she was smart enough not to run because she wouldn't want nobody digging into her history or whatever. I mean, politics is not for everyone. You can have a voice in another kind of way. But yeah, you're right. I remember that episode. I was still in high school, I think. Yeah, you said 35 years ago. Yeah, I remember. It was a while ago. Yeah, and then Jocelyn, you said, yeah, motivating me again. After a juice cleanse, I'm not maintaining like I should. Yeah, I want to do a water fast. Hey, but I know that water fast is the healing crisis is the part that I'm like, ooh, Steph, that healing crisis ain't no joke. Because it's going to unearth some stuff that I know is up in me. All this meat I've been eating, all this negative energy, this whole, what we're going through in the whole global level, what we were going through a couple of years ago, for sure, in the streets of America. Y'all already know. Oh, man, it's going to unearth a lot of stuff. And I got to be ready for that. You know what I mean? So step 1 is getting back physically active again. There you go. You know what I'm saying? And then Alicia, you said, Alicia said, I use a liquid stevia natural sweetener. 3 drops is all it takes. I can't stand liquid stevia. I can't stand stevia. I'm sorry. Maybe if I got away from real sugar and honey and all that stuff. Well, honey, I still like honey. I love raw organic honey. I ain't gonna lie. What's that other one? Agave syrup. But again, after a while, the more I have it, the more, next thing I know, I'm pouring a lot. And then, because I was born with a sweet tooth. Smile on my face and a lollipop in my mouth. No, I'm joking. Yeah, raw honey is for real. Yep. Yes, girl. Okay, Jocelyn says, same. I tried with stevia too, but I can't. I know I can't stand stevia, but I'm glad you can, Alicia. I love fresh fruit. If I could eat fresh fruit, if I was on a tropical island, you wouldn't be able to tell me jack. A tropical island, well, I would get tired of fruit all the time, but so I need vegetables and greens and stuff, and herbs and stuff. But yeah, that's where I would love to be. The sun, but I don't want the mosquitoes and the flies and the spiders and the, if they could just keep, and snakes and I'd have to be a glamper with my with my jungle ways. Yes. Oh yeah, maple syrup. Maple syrup is good too. I used to remember to put that in my water when I ride outside because it's got a great source of potassium. But if you have potassium overload, you know, like if you have a problem having too much potassium, you're gonna have to, you know, stay stay away from maple syrup, pretty much. Um, Alicia says, why? Oh, okay, okay. Monk fruit sweetener and maple syrup. I don't like monk fruit. I have that in the cabinet right now, sis. And it's weird to me. But I think that if I just dug in and swore off, no more regular sugar, no more turbinado, no, none of that. If I did a cleanse and then went to like monk fruit or went to like stevia, I think I could respond to it much more positively. But going straight off the heels of eating that other stuff, I can't. It doesn't do it for me. But yeah, stevia is a better sweetener than them other ones. But you know, you always get another health person that'll say, nope, that's bad. Nope, that's bad. Somebody gonna always say something is bad. Somebody gonna say something is good. So you just gotta figure out what works for you. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right, good people. Nala's outside in the dark. So I know she's like, yo, you just choose the bike over me, you choose the YouTube over me. So she gonna make me work for it. I had to throw her toy and make her run after it. And but yeah, I got a lot of stuff coming up. Yeah, we got some RV videos. They coming, y'all. I'm doing the editing and I'm still doing some RV stuff because the weekend is just begun. Y'all have a fantastic weekend. You're in Texas, Steph. Yes, I'm in Texas. Yeah, Alicia. Oh, you're up north though, aren't you on the East Coast? Alicia, what state you in? Thought you were in the East Coast. Oh, yeah. Okay. I see. Okay. I see. Yes. Yeah, you're in the East Coast. Okay. Good. Yeah. Good. All right. Good people. Y'all are awesome. Thank you for watching me sweat. Hopefully y'all got some sweating over and done with too while you were at it. So it's gonna be a minute for this video to upload, but it's good because I need to take this time to get some stuff ready and go ahead and spend some time with that little girl, the little furry baby. Right now, New Jersey until you leave. Yeah, go to Florida. Awesome. All right, y'all. Y'all have fun. Thank you so much for being with me. Some RV stuff up next. Well, yeah, after this, yeah, up next. Have a wonderful one. Y'all are awesome. Stay blessed, stay beautiful, stay kind.